Buenas, buenas. Estamos aquí, que vamos a jugar a Tangle Tower. Sí, sé que el directo estaba programado para dentro de 15 minutos, pero es que hoy es el Xbox Partner Show o Showcase, el evento de Xbox. Y a mí ese me interesa, por lo que tengo entendido es a las 7 de la tarde, entonces, para no solapar una cosa con la otra y tal, pues aquí estamos, ¿vale? Vamos a jugar a este juego. Es un juego de, pues eso, de seguir pistas y de resolver un misterio y estas cosas un poco más relaxing, café con leche después de Dragon Age de World, que por cierto ya nos hemos sacado el platino, el primer platino buscado. Ole, ole, ole nosotros. Y después de todos esos plot twists que hemos vivido durante nuestra aventura con el Club de la Buena Estrella en World Sense Club, pues ahora vamos a empezar con este que es del misterio y nos veremos también el martes, que empezaremos con la serie de Urban Myth Dissolution Center, ¿vale? Vamos a jugar en PC. Como podéis ver aquí arriba aparece pues eso, el FPS, la GPU, los grados, el nivel de la CPU y la latencia y tal. No es tanto para vosotros como para mí, porque no me apetece que haga un pico de actividad y haga la gráfica, pues me suicidio y esas cosas. Pues eso, vamos a jugar en PC. Estoy buscando, ¿vale? Porque claro, o sea, mi idea es hacer un juego en PC, un juego en Nintendo Switch y un juego en Xbox, también para traeros un poco de variedad de cómo son las cosas, cómo se juegan y todo ese rollo. Si es verdad que pues este juego estará en PC, Urban Myth Solution Center estará en PC, tendremos el Yoshi en Nintendo Switch. Estoy mirando para ver qué juego hacemos en Xbox, porque tenemos un problema, y es que a mí me gustan los juegos largos. Me gustan géneros de juegos en los que los juegos son muy largos y me apetecía traeros algo un poco más ligerito, y en Xbox creo que no tengo nada. Vale, entonces iremos. Vamos a darle al fueguito, ¿vale? Estamos jugando con Mando, ¿vale? Mando de Xbox. Tangle Tower, media tarde. Decidme si no se ve bien, si tengo que mover la cámara de sitio o lo que sea, ¿vale? Orilla del lago. Estamos ante un juego point and click, ¿vale? Pero esto no sería mejor jugarlo con teclado de ratón. Esto es mi ratón. Se mueve así. No me apetece.
It's a bird bath.
Es un bebedero de aves.
Is that just rainwater?
¿Es solo agua de lluvia? Parece un poco raro.
Birds seem to like it.
A los pájaros parece que están.
They're even singing a little tune.
Please don't do that. I tied the boat up to the mooring post, so it'll stay put for now.
Loving the confidence.
De esta saga,
The ground's moist, but it's not very often it rains
creo
here.
que van a sacar dentro de poco un juego
This
nuevo.
murder investigation is already.
Yes, a
Puedes
little boat we
tocar
used to cross the lake.
prácticamente todo. Vale.
It's the only way on or
What a
off.
comforting thought.
What?
Wind chimes. Silent wooden wind chimes.
You ready, Sally?
Rumor, I've been standing here for 7.5 minutes.
Just checking.
Do you have the map?
Yeah, but it's basically blank. Did you read the case file? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. It's really not a lot to go on. Did you read it?
Yeah, I'll read it on the way to the crime scene.
Vale, expediente del caso. Víctima Freya Fellow, 19. Murió mientras le pintaba un retrato a Flora Fellow, 58. Ubicación Torre de Flora. Flora estaba presente mientras posaba para un retrato. Freya Fellow fue encontrada tumbada boca arriba con una única puñalada en el pecho. No se encontró ningún arma en la escena, pero la persona del cuadro inacabado de Freya tiene un cuchillo en la mano. El color rojo de la punta del cuchillo no es pintura, se descubrió que era sangre. Tangle Tower. Una pequeña pintura sobre un trozo de papel han escrito algunas notas por detrás. Esto debe ser como el mapa. Hoy en día la llaman Tangle Tower, pero en realidad son un par de torres unidas por una mansión en su base. Está rodeada por un lago circular, el agua presenta una mezcla inusual de colores, el lago está acotado por los acantilados de color pálido, son demasiado empinados y lisos como para poder escalarse. Tangle Tower es actualmente el hogar de las familias Fellow y Poitier, no sé. Vale. Y bueno, y esta es Freya. La verdad es que el estilo artístico está bastante bien. Este es... Ah, mira, y aquí está el mapa. Vale. Este lo tenía yo en lista. Lo tenía en lista desde hacía ya un montón de tiempo, pero un día me dio por regalárselo a Sumi.
We could walk closer to it.
Ready when you are.
Vale, nos movemos con el mapa. Se lo regalé a Azumi porque pensé que le iba a gustar, acerté de lleno y Azumi y Blacaya me lo regalaron por mi cumpleaños. Junto a 2 tomos maravillosos de Illuman, el Instituto Demoníaco. Mira, ahí hay algo, fijo.
It's full of the same weird water that was in the lake.
Está lleno de la misma agua extraña que había en el
Any
lago.
fish in there?
Hay peces ahí
Not a
dentro.
single one.
Ni uno solo.
Although there is
Aunque sí que hay
It's a
algo.
cassette tape.
Es una cinta de
Or
cassette.
used to be.
Bueno, lo era. Supongo que si voy de aquí... Ah, mira, aquí está la cinta de daño. El agua ha dañado la cinta de cassette, la tinta de la etiqueta está borrosa y no se puede leer. Vale. Lo hemos encontrado. ¿Y esto? Oh. Comprendo. Lo tiene aquí como cosas, ¿no? Vale.
It's a statue of some
Es una
hideous,
estatua de una
scaly,
especie de
bipedal
pez
fish monster
monstruo bípedo horrible y
Playing
escamoso.
harp.
Tocando un arpa.
playing a harp.
Tocando un arpa.
Hang on a second.
Oh, aquí hay un punto.
This isn't just a regular statue, is it?
Something tells me we're not gonna solve this just yet.
No parece que sea resuelto este punto. Vale.
Let's come back later.
Yo que toco
It
todo.
must do something.
You'd hope so, wouldn't you?
Y aquí me aparece. Una vieja y erosionada estatua de una criatura anfibia que sujeta un gran arpa. Hay símbolos grabados en cada uno de los 4 segmentos de la columna del arpa.
Spooky. What do you think it's for?
I think it's to scare away the
Is
dead.
it working?
No.
Ahora entiendo por qué le gustó a
What is that?
Azumi.
Hawk, bear, lizard.
Un halcón, oso lagarto es un oso búho.
Right, of course. A hawk bear lizard.
Halcón, oso larga. Mira, aquí hay un huevo. Que está como
That's a
roto.
stone carving.
I think it's supposed to look like that. It's an egg.
Y hay setitas.
This is some
Do
garden.
the plants all look a little strange to you? It's a bandstand.
It's small for a bandstand.
It's a one-man bandstand.
It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
You're
It's
supposed
not. It's an appropriate amount of quiet.
This
¿Habéis
is some
visto cómo
garden.
hace el movimiento de las hojas
Do
del
the plants all
jardín?
look a little strange to
That must be Tangle Tower.
No podemos hacer nada más aquí por lo que veo. El anterior, creo que hay un juego anterior de esta saga, pero no está traducido.
Oh,
What?
oh, there's
Oh
a
yeah, Tangle.
twar. Oh,
What?
oh,
Oh yeah, Tangle
Vale.
Tower.
Tour.
¿Hay como un sobre?
Is that an envelope?
It's been opened. Let's read it.
Isn't that an invasion of someone's privacy?
Oh, definitely.
A ver. El sobre está abierto. Hay una sola hoja de papel dentro. La combinación está dibujada en la otra hoja. Cuando la memorices, destrúyela. No estoy de acuerdo con tus razones. No lo encontrarás allá abajo.
Do you think he'll start to move if we try to go inside?
No, I think he'll just silently judge us.
Mira, como mi perro.
Little bird feeders.
How do you know they're for birds?
Cosas que son para pájaros. Espero que
Looks like
sean
someone
para
tried to track
pájaros.
it down, but then
Can
gave
you
up.
blame them?
Should we ring the doorbell?
Why would we not? It's a little melody.
Algo me dice que la
Don't think it's
música...
locked.
Oh, that means we can just walk
I'm
straight.
pretty sure that's the rule, yeah.
Bueno, si ahí hay un dedo, supongo que tendré que ir por allí, no para la derecha.
A big letter F.
Of course. Who doesn't hang a giant banner of their initial in the lobby of their mansion? This one has a big P.
That's probably important.
How very P-ceptive of you.
Sally, check those plants for clues.
Is soil a clue?
Sally, check those plants for.
Is soil a clue?
It's a big
There
glass.
are weeds in there.
It's an
Means-
aquarium?
Could be. Except there's nothing living anymore. Finally, we get to investigate a murder in a spook.
It's not that spooky, really.
Don't ruin this. Finally, we get to
It's
Don't
not
ruin this.
Voy.
What is that?
I think it's a family tree. Lord Remington.
He sounds important. Lady Remington.
I think I have one of those in my bathroom. Flora Remington.
I think she's mentioned in our case file. Felix Fellow. Looks like he married his way into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
Fiona Fellow, dead center. She must be important.
She's half fellow and half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here?
Richard.
The one and only. Primrose
I
Remington.
always liked the name Primrose.
Do you think she still lives here?
Percival Pointer. He married into the Remington family.
Do you think he still lives here?
Poppy Pointer.
She's half Remington.
Do you think she still lives here? Penelope Pointer.
Half Pointer, half Brackley.
Do you think she still lives here? Fitzfellow. Half fellow, half
Do you
Evers.
think he still lives here? Freya Fellow.
The murder victim.
She's barely related to the main family at all.
Let's head to the crime scene first. It's at the top of the West Tower, I think.
Vale, entonces me obligan a ir hacia allí.
Let's take a look at that painting first. There it is, the unfinished portrait of Flora.
So, what? Freya was killed halfway through painting it.
Looks that way.
Retrato pintado. Ella no pudo terminar el cuadro porque murió mientras lo pintaba. Flora parece estar empuñando un cuchillo y la sustancia de la punta resultó ser sangre.
I wonder if all of Freya's paintings are this creepy. Maybe it's just because she never got to finish it.
There's something wrong with the crime scene. And something really weird about the murder weapon.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood, but
Vale,
it
nos
was
está
removed
enseñando un
from the
poco la
scene.
mecánica.
Almost. Maybe just change. Flora Fellow is holding a knife tipped with blood, but it was removed from the scene. Nope.
Ah,
Flora's portrait is holding a knife tipped with blood because it stabbed
o sea, te
Freya.
van dando pistas también. Está bien.
What?
Weird, huh?
You think Freya was stabbed by a painting? Not by the woman from the painting, but by the painting itself.
Mm-hmm. Freya was standing right up by the canvas when she was killed. There's blood on the knife. It's the murder weapon.
Right, but it's not actually a knife. It can't stab.
any
Me
other knives
identifico
around
con la señora, con Sally.
Case closed.
The case is not closed. And even if you were right, where does that leave us? A painting can't be a murder suspect.
Ahora ya puedo.
Is that an egg? An egg with bird.
It's also covered. What a completely ordinary up.
I think it's a container for something.
Those gems look like they come off.
Aquí y esto. Esto aquí. Una estrella verde aquí. Esto aquí. En azul. Aquí, de hecho. Vale, tenemos 1, 2 y 3. A ver. Este es profe azul. Aquí. Esto aquí. Vale, los dos rosas. Rosa. Aquí hay algo que no me cuadra. Este de aquí. Es el azul. Vale. Y el otro azul es este de aquí. ¿Por qué? Vale.
I got it.
I'm
Ah,
impressed.
vale, que cuando termine de hacer el puzzle le tengo que dar ahí. Vale. No lo he explicado muy bien, pensaba que era una pista.
Did it unlock?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Well, I'm not leaving with empty egg as a clue, right?
Una vez desbloqueado el huevo se puede abrir, pero está vacío. El forro del huevo es material suave, parecido al terciopelo. El huevo se sostiene sobre un soporte hecho de latón y descansa sobre 3 extrañas patas con garros afilados.
Is that a gramophone?
I think so, except it's got a tape deck instead of a turntable.
It's also got a big crack down the middle.
Reproduce cintas de cassette en lugar de discos de vinilo. Apunta hacia el centro de la habitación. Presenta una grieta visible a todo lo largo, desde la bocina hasta la pletina de las cintas.
What about the cassette tape?
Yeah, it sure is. Pink.
La cinta de cassette tiene una grieta en medio, la etiqueta pone algo escrito menos, para Freya. Freya. Muy bonita la cinta.
Do you think it still works?
The gramophone? Yeah, we could give it a go. It's piano music.
Weird.
It's someone humming a tune.
Una grabación de alguien caminando al aire libre sin un tarareo distorsionado.
Supposedly, Freya was working on it. Looks like she was still holding her paint.
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
La paleta tiene varias pinturas pegadas en ella, la más grande es una mancha de negro en el medio. El pincel sigue cubierto de pintura roja seca.
The outline of Freya Fellow. There's a single patch of blood. No real sign.
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas.
So?
So she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again. Freya's painting supplies. Flora Fellow?
Ojalá yo con ese aura cuando tenga la edad de esa
Hey.
señora.
Sorry to barge in. I'm sure you're still in some
verdad lo digo.
distress.
We need to ask you a few questions, I'm afraid.
Did you witness the murder, Flora?
Nothing.
Es muda.
What do we do?
Not sure. She's entitled to her silence, I suppose.
For now. Is there anything you'd like to tell us, Flora? I don't really know anything about you at all.
I think that's the way she likes it. We'll just have to ask other people about her.
Yeah, okay.
Freya was painting your portrait yesterday. Is that right?
Was this something you had planned with her ahead of time?
Was there something special about yesterday?
Did you talk to Freya at all while she was painting you?
She's not going to answer us, is she?
Nope.
Pues
But
qué
at
bien.
least we can say we tried. Flora, you were definitely in the room at the time of the murder. Surely you must have seen something?
Yo creo que es
Can you
muda.
tell me anything about what happened to Freya? She's acting pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I don't know. Maybe she really doesn't know anything.
How is that possible?
A ver qué hay aquí. En el taller.
Sir?
¿Cómo cambia
Can you
la
hear
música?
me? I'm Private Detective Grimoire. I have some questions for you.
Grimoire. Good mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix Fellow at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Yeah, that's a perfectly good name as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really need to ask you about the murder.
Well, I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Me parece estupendo,
Oh, yeah?
pero
Why is that?
Out
el
here
asesinato.
solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the Fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Qué bonito.
Uh-huh.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain, as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right. Fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paints are right there on the desk.
Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Una talla de madera de un hombre sosteniendo una espada. La maqueta está pintada a mano, pero con poca destreza. Cerca se encontraron pinturas de color amarillo, azul, negro y blanco.
Nice. A real treasure.
How do you know there's treasure?
Why else would it be lost? Plus, there's a treasure map hanging directly above it. What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Not sure. We should check that treasure map, too.
Nothing.
Did you check the treasure map for clues? And what about that painting on the chest itself?
Ahora estoy aquí. Ahí está.
Still locked.
I think there's like there are different versions of the same thing, maybe?
Este es el paisaje que se está viendo.
That was
The
incorrect.
padlock has 3 different inputs. A letter, a number. It's just a grid reference for the map.
That was
The
incorrect.
padlock has It's just a grid reference for the map.
Vale, a ver, venga. Vamos a ponernos. Entonces. Para los pájaros. Va a ser esta, ¿verdad? H, 6. Va a ser este.
That was
The
incorrect.
padlock has 3 different, just a grid reference for the map.
Ah, ¿y dónde estoy? Estoy mirando hacia el oeste, ¿no?
There we go.
Vale, sí, era H6 y estábamos mirando desde el oeste. Vale.
Perfect. What was in the box?
More wooden models. These are a little different to the one on the desk.
Una maqueta que se parece a un niño con el pelo verde. Una maqueta que se asemeja a una mujer con canas. Una maqueta que se parece a un pájaro rojo y blanco. Una maqueta que se asemeja a un varón de anchos hombros. Las maquetas de madera han sido pintadas a mano. La pintura se aplica con poca destreza. Hay cerca un tarro de pintura roja y un pincel. El pincel tiene aún un poco de pintura seca.
What is it?
He's an imp.
What does he...
Well, if you tell too many lies, he appears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh.
The entire room is made of wood.
Oh, it's not just made of wood. I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
A hammock.
I would politely describe it as... puffer?
Yes, it's also a lamp, for some reason.
It's a barometer.
I've never seen a barometer that wasn't broken. The entire room is made
Oh,
of...
it's not just... I think it's the actual hull of a ship.
It's a drinking horn.
Is it full of ale? Or...
Right now, it's just full of shelf junk.
Ah, you found it. What do you think, huh? I had to rush the final touches a little bit. It turned out all right, though.
What's it supposed to be?
It's Flora, of course, surrounded by all her favorite people. I've been carving for a couple of years now. I was hopeless when I started, but it didn't take me long to master it, as you can see.
Do you paint them yourself, too?
I do indeed, yes. Freya kindly taught me the basics. Nowadays, I can make just about anything I can imagine. Of course, this particular model is a self-portrait
La cruda realidad,
based on a
dice.
hard fact.
Hard fact, huh? So, you own a sword, Felix?
Of course, I own a great many. But my weapons are stored well away from Tangle Tower. Safety first and all that. It would have been a beautiful painting. Rather a shame Freya was unable to finish it.
Nothing about it seems strange to you.
Well, all these modern paintings are slightly strange, aren't they? The emotion of the piece taking over from, say, anatomical accuracy.
What about the knife in Flora's hand?
A knife? That's what you see?
You don't?
Well, as I was saying, Freya's artistic approach distorts certain shapes. Hard to say exactly what we're looking at. Rather ugly, isn't it, as far as statues go? Years of wind and rain have not been kind to it either.
Do you know what it is? The creature, I mean.
It's connected to the Remington family history in some way, but I can't recall. Looks like Freya's paints.
Do you know why the pots are cracked down one side?
No, that's very odd. They're normally in excellent condition.
You seem pretty sure about that.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy. It's unlike her to leave paint on the brush.
I think we'll give her a pass, given the circumstances.
Ah, yes. So we shall. Flora's quite fond of that old thing. It's in poor shape, though.
Do you know what happened to it?
Can't say I do.
Does Florin normally keep something in here?
She must do, but I admit I've never managed to work out what.
Why not just ask her?
I feel like if somebody keeps something locked away in a ceramic egg, it's because they don't want to be asked about it.
Rules to live by.
I'm as confused. That looks like it might belong to Poppy. What's this?
It's my case file. It's how I know what I'm supposed to be doing.
You mean to say you're bound by the limits of what's written in this little document? Sounds dreadful.
I found it comforting.
Charming, isn't it? Yes. Built by the Remington family originally. Dear Flora's father and his associates.
But now it's owned by you? By the Fellow family?
The Fellows and the Pointers have both come to claim a certain degree of ownership.
And who named it Tangle Tower?
Flora chose the name.
What does it mean?
I think it was her intention that it mean nothing at all. Something of a fresh start.
From what?
This really isn't for me to say, but she had some kind of disagreement with her siblings. After they moved away, Flora changed the name of the house. I think perhaps she hoped it would make them feel unwelcome, is less likely to come back.
That's kind of extreme.
Yes, it is rather, isn't it?
Vale, este es el cuarto de la víctima.
That painting is really...
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it
The
created.
atmosphere of chaos and oppression.
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
It's a photograph.
Una pequeña fotografía del cuadro abstracto de Freya. Tiene pegado un trozo de cinta adhesiva. Han dibujado líneas con tinta negra cerca de los bordes.
Do you think this was always supposed to be?
I don't know. It
No
is.
windows either. It's a little wooden box.
To the casual observer, maybe. They're not real paintbrushes. Looks like they're part of some kind of lock mechanism.
Posible.
Nothing.
Did you find a hint on those scraps? It looks like a ripped-up jigsaw puzzle.
That wasn't.
Each brush has various characteristics. Height, bristle shape, paint color, handle. The information we need is on the paper. Once it's been rearranged, I mean.
Color del mar. A ver. 1, 2 y 3.
That's done it.
Pues ya está. Así.
Neat. What was in the box?
Just a photograph.
Well, most of a photograph.
Una fotografía de chicas jóvenes, una con el pelo rojo y la otra con el pelo verde. Pelo verde lo dirás tú, ¿sabes? Yo ahí la veo rubia. A la foto le falta un buen trozo. Parece que la han rasgado.
It's a...
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, it's a
Could
whale.
also be a shark. Freya's bear.
Looks pretty
He's
depressed.
had a rough couple of days.
Do you think this was always supposed...
I don't know.
No windows either. A pillow with a paw print pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't illustrate. It's Freya's bed. A little bit messy.
It's a perfectly healthy amount of messy.
Drawings.
What's that one on the left?
Looks like two people. One of them's holding a red rose.
Un dibujo de un hombre con una rosa en la mano junto a una mujer en un jardín. Un dibujo de una mujer joven. Un dibujo de una persona que lleva una capa.
It's a little glass box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs? It might have been for keeping insects.
That's weird.
What did you find in the drawers?
Nothing. They're completely empty. Do you think this was...
I don't know.
No windows either. Even though we're halfway... Someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
No, mira, este está la de rojo.
It's an illustrated book about
It's
her.
been left open. Looks like somebody was...
Or it was left open for us to
Ever
find.
so slightly unnerving.
El bañotita es un pájaro notablemente inteligente que vive muchos años incluso para tratarse de una ave místida. A menudo las otras aves son agresivas con él, por lo que el bañotinta suele pasarse la mayor parte de su vida solo. Tiene unos hábitos alimentarios peculiares y por lo general solo come semillas de la Tantuma mica en la ilustración.
Books about ancient...
These books are ancient. I think they'd crumble into dust if I tried to pick them up.
Good excuse.
Thanks. Books about geography.
Skip. Books about insects.
Well, theoretically, there's not a single book on that shelf.
Huh.
Books about space.
They're relatively untouched. Is that a...
Of sorts. Hey, look at that. It's a model of Tangle Tower. There's the lake and those weird mountains. What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing souvenir.
Hey, look at that. It's a model of... What are you thinking?
That would make an amazing...
I'm not sure. Soil samples?
A chalkboard?
Is this a library or a class?
Any idea what this means?
Not a clue.
I'm not sure I learned anything from that.
Curious. I would expect bacteria of that nature to thrive in these conditions.
Excuse me.
Taking all the environmental factors into account, there must be something I am still missing.
May I talk to you, miss?
She knows we're here. She just doesn't care.
I am a detective, and I need to talk.
Correction. You do not need to talk to me,
Oh no? How come?
because I am not a suspect. I am completely innocent of any and all crimes.
Thanks for letting me know.
Speaking of which, you have now been at Tangle Tower for over 23 minutes. Surely you have already reached a sturdy hypothesis.
A hypothesis? About the murder?
Yeah, come on, Grimoire, hurry up.
My apologies. Unfortunately, protocol dictates I must at least meet all the suspects. And that includes you. So, could you tell me your name?
Fifi Fellow, microbiologist, inventor, innovator. You will need to be more specific. Oneself cannot be summarized in a single response without doing one a great disservice.
So true.
Well, first of all, you're a fellow. So does that make you the daughter of...
Correct. My father and mother are named Flora and Felix, but you need not question either of them. It will only waste valuable time. Neither of them are capable of murder.
Thanks for the tip.
Fifi, you said you were a micro... something or other?
Microbiologist, but it is an insignificant label. My studies cannot be categorized in any one recognized field.
What
Por
made
los
you want to
cojones de
become
la
a
chavala.
scientist in the first place?
I harbor an intrinsic fascination with the microscopic. I constructed my first one at age 10.
Constructed a microscope?
Correct.
And what's that thing on your head? Did you make that too?
My eyesight began to deteriorate when I turned 12. Not satisfied with the eyeglasses prescribed to me, I designed this custom lens instead. It automatically adjusts based on the surrounding light conditions.
Does it glow red when you get angry?
No, but that would be most amusing. What can you tell me about the murder?
What can you tell me about... Wait, that's what I'm supposed to ask you.
Yes, however, you were too slow.
You fancy yourself a detective too, Fifi?
I just need to know what happened.
Me too. So talk.
Fine. I knew ahead of time that Freya was going to be busy with her painting all day, so I had planned to spend the afternoon with Poppy. I was in the library all morning preparing the equipment for an experiment,
Perdón.
only to find out that Poppy had made other plans and she was in fact planning to ignore me completely.
Oh.
So what did you do instead?
I locked myself in my room and cried.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Why?
I don't know, it just sounds kind of sad.
It is not unusual.
Oh. Good.
I was in my room. The lights were off and the door was locked. Someone began banging on the door. I ignored it until the someone began shouting at me. I opened the door. Poppy came into my room. Her makeup was leaking. She told me Freya was dead. I did not believe it. I thought she was playing a trick on me, so I punched her in the face. She insisted that we go up to Flora's tower. We left the room, and Poppy's father was waiting outside. He followed us upstairs. When I saw Freya lying on the floor, I was completely and utterly devastated. Then, I took a sample of the red paint on the unfinished painting. Poppy and I took the sample back downstairs to the library. We performed a test and found out that it was, in fact, blood.
You performed that scientific test immediately, even though you were feeling so upset?
Of course. Why would one affect the other? Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important. and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
The three of you are friends.
We are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
Sounds like quite a team.
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been... non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss, something she has been unable to move beyond. Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting objects of negligible monetary value and assigning them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No? Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the 2 possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Huh. Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct. This photograph is my favorite photograph.
So, why'd you rip it in half?
That was not me. Besides, it was not a half that was ripped off. It was only a third. There is a drawing of me, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw, and a drawing of Poppy and Fitz.
Do you know who was reading this book?
It belongs to my mother.
And she left it in the library?
No, my mother has not been in the library for some time. I believe Freya was attempting to communicate something through this painting.
Any idea what it was?
I am not the person to ask. All I see is a blood-red mountain with angry storm clouds brewing above it. As such, I cannot ascertain any meaning from it whatsoever.
Fifi, did you test the red paint in this pot?
Yes, I did. I discovered it too was blood, not paint.
A whole pot full of blood?
Not a whole pot. It is only partially full.
Yeah, but still. Doesn't that freak you out?
No. In fact, it may be considered rather reassuring. The red paint on the brush is not paint. It is blood. Same for the palette.
So Freya added the blood to the painting herself?
Or blood got on the brush and palette some other way?
I do not know the answer.
Is she laughing?
That belongs to my mother. I think she must be fond of eggs. There are a number of egg-shaped carvings to be found in the garden and in the Grand Hall.
Yeah, what's the deal with all the eggs?
Some people just like eggs. Freya is normally highly skilled at capturing someone's likeness, but in this painting, she has accidentally made Flora look quite young.
I think she was just being kind.
Why is that kind? Anyway, I'm far more interested in what Flora is holding. I performed the test on the red paint myself. I discovered that it was in fact not paint, but blood.
What made you want to test it in the first place?
It was Poppy. She told me she thought the painting looked like a bloody knife. I told her not to be ridiculous. My mother owns no such knife. But then I noticed that the color was slightly too dark, and the substance itself was overly viscous.
You noticed that just from looking at it once?
Of course. Curious. The statue itself does not interest me, but I do wish to know about those symbols on the harp. Have you deciphered their meaning yet?
We're working on it.
We are?
This belongs to Poppy. In fact, she owns a number of cassette tapes.
What happened to it, though?
It has been left underwater for an extended period of time.
Right. But why?
I do not know why.
Fifi's bedroom should be unlocked now.
Can't wait.
There's something about the image of Flora in the painting. Something.
Let's ask her about it. I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
I'd read you the ingredient, but there's nothing written.
That's even worse.
What's that big book?
Looks like something Fifi's been
Is it
writing.
a clue?
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiment.
It looks like a microscope.
Can I touch it? I'm not sure this is.
Got it.
I'm impressed. Sounds like it unlocked.
Yeah, it's built on top. There's a book in here. That's a whole lot of books. Fifi's got something.
What is all this?
arrows connecting all the different...
They're not labeled, though.
Yeah, they're completely meaningless. Is that supposed to be me?
That's just the face you make when you're thinking. Does make you wonder, though. When did Fifi draw all this?
That's you, Sally.
What? I do not look like that, do I?
I think that's supposed to be Felix. That's gotta be Flora. Who's that?
Not sure.
Who's that?
Not sure. Who is that?
No idea. Did you notice who isn't on here?
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And... a new suspect! Don't think you can get
I'm
a-
innocent.
Save it for the judge! Scientific formula, probably. I'll openly admit I have no... stuff Fifi...
You gonna rummage?
No.
I give it 5 minutes before you're in there.
A book. My book.
And what's in it?
Pages.
Hi.
Is that a...
If it is, it's a clock with...
I'm guessing it doesn't tell the time.
So what does it do?
Reset the puzzle? I'll do this later.
No tengo pistas para hacerlo
A
todavía.
wooden trunk. That
I want one.
Whoa. Nice cape.
You're not fellows or pointers. I'm sure I shall immediately regret asking. But who are you, and what is your business here?
I'm Sally, and this is my sidekick Grimoire.
A private detective, Grimoire.
Really? You're a detective. If this is a joke, it's not a good one.
Who are you, anyway?
Private Detective Hawkshaw.
Oh, nice. Hawkshaw's a cooler name than Grimoire. Maybe I'll become her sidekick.
You're not on the Freya Fellow case, too, are you?
That is classified information between myself and my client. Clearly, this is something which eludes you. But a real detective refrains from handing out informations to persons unknown.
Oh, right.
Now, if you would, I have work to do. It's not in my interest to discuss personal details.
Even if you're one of the suspects in a murder?
Very well. Let us make a small exception. Ask.
Oh, what are you doing here?
I'm on a case at the behest of my client.
How long have you been at Tangle Tower?
133 hours. 5.5 days.
Who are you working for?
I am not at liberty to answer that. Now, I shall permit you one more question.
What crime are you...
How'd you get that scar? It's cool.
You really think so? As it happens, I completed an examination of Flora's room on the morning before the murder. I've been investigating every single room at Tangle Tower. Hers was one of the last on my list.
Did you find anything unusual?
Nothing but a thin layer of dust and an atmosphere of somber melancholy.
Was Flora in there at the time?
She spent the duration of my search staring up at the sky, out the open window. Didn't say a word, although I'm told this is the expected behavior.
What did you do after that?
I spent the early evening searching the library. It took longer than it should have. Fiona leaves that room in a permanent state of disarray.
Fiona was in the library too?
I expected her to make an appearance, but she did not.
And you stayed in the library the rest of the day?
Not quite. Towards the early evening, my examination of the library was unexpectedly disrupted. Sounds of running, wailing, shouting from several floors above. I vacated the library, but before I could begin my ascent, Professor Pointer appeared. He emerged from the Pointer staircase, crossed the hall, and begun up the fellow staircase. Our eyes met. He was breathless. Something had caused him great alarm. He told me to stay out of the way. I consented. I decided to return to my office in the stone square. As I was passing through the front door, Penelope called out from behind me. She was clutching the banister of the Pointer staircase with an apprehensive manner. She wished to know where Professor Pointer had gone. I told her what had transpired. Then, she too crossed the hall and disappeared up the fellow staircase. More so than at any moment prior, I felt like quite an intruder in the house. I took my leave, out towards the stone square. The grounds were silent. There were no signs of human life. Even the greenhouse was without its typical inhabitant. I noted that he, too, must be entangled in whatever was transpiring in Fellow Tower. An unremarkable hour passed before the gardener finally made his appearance. He spoke to me of what had occurred. His report was as clumsy and cumbersome as the man giving it.
Did he seem upset?
He was rattled. That much was clear. But sorrowful, mournful, I cannot say.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others anyway.
Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
No?
No. A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet. It's
And you haven't attempted to force it
long.
open?
That would be cheating.
Freya Fellow is of great. I perceived her to be the most intelligent. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly.
You couldn't have known she was...
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the
What
sign.
signs?
I do not wish to do... Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as
You
cold.
think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange... I heard she barely sleeps. An hour here or there. Spends the rest of her time considerably intelligent. Her powers of observation. But she has no ambition.
In her defense, she's...
Barely. Did you get anything useful out of
Not
it?
sure.
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so...
A giant...
AKA a greenhouse. A little chart of... Actually, I have no idea what it's about.
Es griego.
What do you make of it?
Not a whole lot. Tools. Used by a gardener for gardening.
Is that fruit?
Too shiny to be fruit. I think it's glowing a little, too.
Safe to eat, do you think?
I'm gonna say no. Bags of soil.
It's so... It's bigger in here than I... Sally, don't move. We're being...
Yeah, I see him. He's a little too big to hide in the bushes. Is anyone going to see? Or shall we just stand around staring at each other?
Right, sorry.
Sorry.
That's better. I'm Sally. And the guy hiding behind. Who are you?
Fitz Fellow. the gardener.
Mm-hmm. And why are you so tall?
I don't know.
Hacia así.
You
Yo qué
work
sé.
here as the gardener.
I don't get paid to do it. It's just my area of interest.
What's the deal with the plants? They're all kinda weird.
Right. Did you see the lake?
That giant green and purple lake surrounding the entire house? Yeah, I clocked it.
The color is just a byproduct.
Of what?
It's not poisonous. Not to you.
What's this got to do with the plants?
The water controls all life. Just like anywhere else on the clouds form, rain falls. The water grows the plants. Anything you've perceived as an irregularity is simply a result of this hydrological cycle.
Could you say that again, but like condense it as if you were talking to a...
Con un poco...
Our lake water causes the unpredictable alteration of DNA.
alteration?
That'd be the official term. For us, it's normal.
And you're the local expert on all this?
No. I'm just the gardener. I was in my greenhouse, watering and weeding.
Sounds exciting.
Was anyone else around?
Not at first. Penelope came in a little late. She likes looking at the flowers, I think.
Did you speak?
A little, not too much. We both left the greenhouse in the early afternoon. I went up to my room. Then I came back outside to weed the main gardens. Didn't see anyone else. After that, I went up to the garden outside my room.
And?
Let me guess. Watering and weeding.
Right.
Did anything happen?
I was up in the rooftop garden. It was quiet. And then, it wasn't. I can't describe it. Could have been, but it didn't sound human. We thought it was coming from Flora's tower, so we went up there.
We?
Poppy was with me. Did I not mention that? Flora's room was locked. That's normal. She usually locks it from the inside. I knocked on the door and shouted. Nobody responded.
You kicked the door down?
I did. Poppy and I went in. Freya was right there, laying on her back. Flora was there too, but I barely noticed her at first. Poppy left the room for a while. When she came back, she had her father with her, and Fifi too. Penelope arrived shortly after that, with Felix in tow. I thought that was odd. You don't normally see the Felix took charge. There was nothing else I could do to help. I wanted to go back to my room, but I realized nobody had told Detective Hawkshaw. I found her pacing back and forth around the stone square. When I approached her, I think she was annoyed about being made to wait outside so long. But when I told her about Freya, she fell silent.
Fitz, one of these drawings is of you? In the rooftop garden, I think? With Poppy.
Mm-hmm. Are we done? It's Fifi and Freya.
Don't you think Poppy should be in the photo too?
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
Two people isn't...
Right, but if she was in the photo...
Check, mate.
Freya's best work, in my opinion. Although, the photo doesn't carry the same thing.
What do you think it's a painting of?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the subject matter? What's that big red...
I don't think it's that kind of painting. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with paint. Once you've not even the most... That's quite sweet, really. Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried, in the past. It's incredibly difficult. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks. That looks like it might belong to Poppy. That looks like it might belong to... How odd. It's an egg with feet.
It was locked.
Fun story.
Fitz's room is unlocked. It's up in the fellow tower.
This could be interesting. This is a photo of Fifi, isn't it? Flora, this is... Why do you keep it locked?
Is there supposed to be something in there?
You haven't seen this yet, have you?
It's a little model of you. Who are the other people next to you?
So, this painting, specifically that knife in Flora.
Yeah, it's creepy. But we didn't find a knife. So, what's going on?
It's not a knife. We need a clue to compare with the painting. Something to explain what that knife shape
We'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to that in a minute.
Let's take a closer look at this. The painted knife is actually just a bird from an ink dip bird. Almost. Maybe just... The painted knife is actually just a bird from a fairy tale. Nope.
Ah, mira, ahí está.
The painted knife
Oh,
is
pues nada.
actually just a chick from an ink dip bird. Almost. Maybe just...
Es la pluma, ¿verdad?
The painted knife is actually
poco
just
más.
a feather from an ink dip bird.
It's definitely the right shape, but the book's not in color. The thing Flora's holding in the painting is red and white, specifically. Is there anything to suggest that the ink dip bird is red and white too?
Sí.
This little thing? I don't understand why Felix would make a model of this bird as part of a gift for Flora. And come to think of it, why would Flora be holding a feather in the painting anyway?
The ink dip bird was Flora's pet, so she kept a single feather to remember it by.
She kept the bird as a pet. And it died?
Maybe it flew away.
Flora spends all her time staring out the window.
Either way, she kept the feather. I think it was pretty important to her.
All right, so she was holding the feather while Freya was painting her. But where is it now? You'd think she'd keep it somewhere close by.
Yeah, I think she does. Normally. This is where Flora usually keeps her feather.
But we opened it. It's empty.
Mm-hmm. Completely empty. Flora? She's pointing at something in the corner.
It's just a pile of books. They're not... Wait, there's something...
Dibujos de Flora y un pequeño pájaro. Hay un mensaje manuscrito en la parte trasera. Para ti con amor, Freya.
I like these drawings, Flora.
Is there a reason why you wanted us to see them? Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was going to say something there.
Did you ask Freya to paint this? Or was it her idea?
What is that you're holding in the painting, Flora? Some people have been saying it's a knife.
Pues no. Creo que lo vamos a ir dejando. Y no por nada en especial, sino porque en breve se empieza el Xbox Showcase y la verdad es que me apetece verlo.
It's a little handmade card. Inside it says, "To fit."
That poor plant.
Looks pretty healthy to me.
Healthy, but sad. I think it would rather be outside.
An empty glass.
Looking at it is making me...
Why?
I don't know. Hello.
Not hidden.
Doesn't need to be. It's a combination lock, sort of. That's done it.
Neat. Anything in there?
Yeah, it's wrapped in a cloth. That's kind of ominous.
Una paleta de jardinería de metal con un patrón decorativo, tiene un dibujo decorativo grabado y letras a los dos lados con corazón.
It's locked. But at
I
least
thought we were halfway up a tower.
we are.
What's that thing by the handle?
Nothing. Still
The
locked.
tiles have all got that same.
Those moon symbols in the slots.
Maybe they're connected.
Nope. It's
Maybe the information we need is
not. So where is it?
somewhere else.
Puede ser.
Let's come back once we know what to do.
Oh, whatever it is, it's...
Well, it is the music. Gotta
What's
practice.
with all the broken glass?
Una estatua brillante de una extraña criatura que sostiene una gran bocina. Hay una apreciable grieta que recorre toda la bocina de la estatua. Dentro de la bocina y por debajo hay fragmentos de cristales rotos. Pues nada, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Nada, el juego está bastante bien, los puzzles no son ni muy difíciles ni muy sencillitos, bueno, depende del puzzle. Y me está gustando, así que, bueno, nada, el domingo que viene volvemos con Tangle Tower, el martes nos vemos con Urban Myth Dissolution Center y el jueves terminamos Fire Emblem ya sí que sí, ¿vale? Y bueno, pues nos vemos pronto, un placer. Nos vemos el martes. Un besito. Chaito.